Hey, good afternoon, and thanks for joining Uncle Mike for this review of the day trading session for May the 27th. Well, let me show you. We'll take a look at this, and then we're going to backtrack a bit. This was the first counter trend trade we took right before the report. We were in for three. We got three ticks. We were looking for 3 and 5 because it was right before the report. We got three ticks on two contracts and minus 1 point on one contract. So a plus $25 would basically break even on the first trade of the day. We did have one trade, and I'll show it to you in a bit. It was a swing trade that I call out in the morning, and we'll review that in a bit. It happened to trigger overnight also. Then let's take a look. The first three were right in a row. We had a scale-in trade. We were in for 1/3, got our 1 point, in and out, and we were done. Second trade, we were in for a counter trend divergence trade. Got in, got out. And then we had just a straight counter trend. We got 1 point, and then we got 2 points on our runner. And that was at 10 o'clock. So by 10 o'clock, we were 4-0 in the day session. We were actually 5-0. I'll show you the overnight trade, the swing trade. And then we had two trades in the afternoon. One was a loser, one was a winner. So for the day, we ended up 6-1, total of 8 points, $575 for those trading three contracts. Now let's switch over and look at the other charts that we use. Okay, here we are. Here's the first trade. Actually was triggered right here, but it was at the open, which we don't take. The second was at report time. We don't take it. That one did work, even though it was report time. These couple trades triggered off at lunch. We did not take those. This one also triggered at lunch, 12:35. Would have been a winner. We didn't take. And this one here, unfortunately, whatever the ticks were doing, the chart I needed to refresh, and prior to refreshing, it closed above the blue line, our trigger line. Well, once I refreshed it, we actually had to close below, so we missed this. And you can see the trade we missed. We would have gotten our, 1, 2, and what. More than likely, we'd have been out here. We would have never got the bottom. We'd have been following this line down for our stop, and we'd have gotten about right here, about 8 points on the trade. 7 or 8 points on this total trade on a runner. So that would have been a nice one. We did miss that. This one here we did not take. It was low volume. We decided to pass, and then that was the last trade of the day. We got 1 and 2 points on the runner, and we were done. Now let me show you the swing trade. Just happened to hit last night. Okay, yesterday midday, and I can show you prior to. It was in this area. I'd call the 914 swing trade short. In our swing trades, we use 5-point trailing stop. Once we get 8 or 9, we put a 5-point fixed profit, and then we start trailing again. Well, it was called when it was right around 900. You can see overnight it just kind of meandered along, and it actually hit right here. So in this trade, even this retracement with our initial 5-point trailing stop, we would have survived this retracement. Came down, we survived this. It did get down to 905, 9 points, and when we had 9 points, we would have secured our stop at 909 right here, and hope it goes down further. And you can see it did not. It came up, retraced, and got us a little before 9 o'clock. So it did take us out, but that was good for 5 points on a swing trade. Now all these are not hit. Today, the short and the long, we didn't hit on the swing trade, and we don't hit every day, but when we do, hopefully they're decent trades like this. Well, thanks for joining Uncle Mike, and I will see you tomorrow for another recap. And we are going to be starting to trade the EC, the currency futures, the euro, next week. We'll start trading that early morning, and we usually can trade that up to about 10:30, 11 in the morning, along with the E-minis. Thanks. Have a great night, and take a look at the website if you'd like a free trial, www.teachtalktrade.com.